Hi guys, I forgot to tell you a couple of words about other brands that I just forgot to mention them. Since I have no shame, I'm just gonna attach this video to the previous one. Anyway, I wanted to show you this brush because this is phenomenal and this is around 10 bucks. This is again Rive Gauche. This is a network of makeup stores and they have their own line, and the brushes that they make, they are just out of this world. So good. They're synthetic. I believe they're cruelty free. I'm not sure on that, like don't take my word on that, but like this is a brush that I got as a gift and it's just incredible. I apply my powder foundation with 3 swipes with this brush. This is absolutely crazy. So it's angled, it's flat on one side, it's, well, I mean, it's still not too narrow. It's incredibly soft, it's very, very dense. And it's just amazing. I never thought that such a huge brush could do so well in terms of applying powders. Even the blush, like if you, since it's sort of, you know, asymmetric, you can still do it almost in one swipe, a bronzer or a blush. And the powder foundation goes smoothly, it blends beautifully. I love it, love it, love it, love it. They also have more traditional type of kabuki brushes, eye brushes, all kinds of that stuff. Also, I wanted to mention a few brands that I can't show you because I didn't just find them, or you know, or I didn't feel particularly attracted to anything because my makeup collection is huge, so I really try to not to pick up dupes of anything. But it's still worth mentioning that if you know, if you go traveling, it's worth sort of delving into those brands. First one is Gauche. It's available in Western Europe, it's in some of the countries of Eastern Europe. It's something like, I would say it's somewhere between Inglot and some cheaper brands, but they have some really nice eyeshadows and they have interesting products. I am not particularly attracted to anything because the price tag is not dirt cheap, and therefore I can find like so many eyeshadows, so many other products of different kinds in the States, so I wasn't quite sure what to pick from there, so I didn't buy anything. But it's still worth checking out, you know, just to look through and see if you're attracted to anything. Collection 2000. Haven't seen it anywhere. I think it's only United Kingdom based. Everybody knows, I think maybe you have heard of it too, that they are sort of a concealer in a tube with, you know, felt tip applicator is phenomenal for concealing under eye circles and just concealing in general. Everybody says it's amazing, 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 but I haven't met it in Eastern or Western Europe, so I assume it's only in United Kingdom. Topshop. Lipsticks, nail polishes. That's what I heard about Topshop. I haven't heard much about the liquid foundations or anything like that. But again, I haven't found it. Just didn't pass by it, so I can't really tell you anything of my own impressions about that brand. Catrice. I've seen quite a few stands of Catrice. They're quite famous for their intriguing limited edition collections and seasonal collections, but I haven't found any stands that had any like interesting packaging with interesting colors or interesting products. And sort of the general line that they have, nothing really caught my eye. And Catrice, I think it's somewhat better than Essence. I would say probably it's the same type of as Gauche, or Catrice in my mind is like a step up from Essence, but at the same time, looking at their display of the regular stuff that they have, I wasn't attracted to anything, and I didn't have any, like nothing popped in my mind in terms of like hearing really raving reviews about Catrice. But you should look at their seasonal collections and just generally check it out. Sleek. Sleek used to be a very coveted brand because it's UK based and was very difficult to find, especially their 10-pan palettes, but now Sleek sells online and they have a reasonable price for shipping, so I just would order it online. I wouldn't really bother to look for it anywhere. Rouge Bunny Rouge. This is a Russian brand that is, I think, also has collaboration with United Kingdom, maybe, I'm not sure. But sort of one of their headquarters is in Russia, and I checked their stuff, and maybe it was the fault of the display, how it was shown in the, it's sold in the makeup stores of Ile de Bate, that's how it's called. it's just maybe the display was just not very well organized and or not very neatly presented. I swatched a few things, just looked at lipsticks, looked at eyeshadows. Those are mainly gaining a lot of hype, and it's just, they're fine. They're fine eyeshadows, but come on, like Wet n Wild is fine too, and Sleek is fine, you know, like so many brands are fine, and packaging wasn't grabbing me. Colors were not that amazing. They had some beautiful taupey shimmery colors, but I've got like a ton of those already, so just, I mean, it's worth exploring. I heard great things about it, and the price point is around like Sonia Kashuk, I would say, but it's just, for me personally, maybe the whole point is looking for their limited edition collections or seasonal collections, but I haven't seen any of that. Again, maybe it was the fault of the half-empty display, I don't know. But Rouge Bunny Rouge has great reviews, so if you stop by and you see Rouge Bunny Rouge, it's worth at least digging your finger in it and seeing if you like anything. Another brand that I would really recommend you to try, I'm not sure if it's sold in Western Europe, but I think you can find it in Eastern Europe. It's called Jeans, or they recently labeled themselves as Just. And one thing that is really worth picking up are the palettes. This is the best alternative to Z palettes that I've seen to date. They used to be dirt cheap, now they're slightly more expensive because they are like coveted, they're so popular. And Jeans and Just displays are not as easy to find in the stores. I know that there are a few stands in the center of Moscow. If you stop by and you see, they have really great stuff. They have interesting brushes, they have eyeshadow pens. I picked up 2 of duochromes from them, and they're relatively cheap. I don't remember how much were they, but I think they were like $3 or $4. For that price, they're excellent quality, I would say. If we're talking about just quality in general, I would say that they're very close to Inglot eyeshadows, maybe a little less pigmented, just a little less, because Inglot eyeshadows, the matte ones, are quite powdery, but they pack a lot of pigment in them, and the Jeans Just eyeshadows, they as powdery, but they're just a little less pigmented, but they're still really good. Just to prove the point, these are not matte eyeshadows, these are actually shimmery duochrome eyeshadows in the number P457, and this is teal with gold glow. I mean, I didn't have to try so hard, but you see, like, it's ever so subtly, it's powdery. I already used it once. I like it. If you are careful with your brush and you don't pick up too much, then you don't have any fallout, and I have nothing bad to say about them, especially for $3 price tags. And this is the other one, and this is a purple with blue glow, and the number is P359. So here we go. Again, I'm going to show you both of them, just in case if you're interested. What's good about these Jeans/Just brand, that you can find it online. You just need to look for sites that sell it. A lot of Russian online stores sell it, but if you don't speak Russian, that might be problematic for you to order, but it's still worth checking out because their cosmetics is very cheap. But I would say it's as close as it gets to Inglot, and after the Inglot, you know, it's as close as it gets to MAC. So here we go, the swatches, just the one last look. I really love these, they're pretty amazing. And the last, just 2 brands that I feel like I have to mention, but I can't really full-heartedly recommend them. There is Pupa, which is I think Italian brand, but for me it's a higher priced Bourjois, and I would rather go with Bourjois. I kind of like the consistency of quality of their makeup more, and Pupa is just I don't know, but it is definitely a European brand that you can't find elsewhere. And there is Nauba, which I also think is Italian brand. At least that's sort of the impression that I got, and they say that they are professional. I've never really was attracted to Nauba, but I have one gift from them, and this is a liquid lipstick. They make very aggressive, very stage punk rock type of makeup, and just to prove the point, I'm going to show you one gift that I got, and this is liquid lipstick. It's crazy pigmented, so it's for those of you who like Kat Von D makeup, who like, you know, like a theater makeup, something really that packs a punch of pigment. So I'm just gonna put a small dot, and again, this is a liquid lipstick that's supposed to become matte eventually. And I'm just gonna start spreading it around. So you can see with a teeny tiny dot, I can cover half of my hand almost. And this is really like a neon orange red color. So again, just to tell you what it is, this is Milibaci, I think. Milibaci. It doesn't dry my lips, but it's really bright, so it's not something that I would be comfortable wearing just every day, slapping it on, you know, like before running out the door. Number 42. Here you can see. So Nauba, again, is a very interesting brand, especially if you are looking for extreme colors, extreme pigmentation, for something that is just gonna create, you know, like a showstopper. But I'm not sure if this is as good for everyday sort of complex neutrals or anything like that. One last brand is Flor Mars, a Turkish-based brand. I really wanted some of their like four sort of round palettes that are divided into 4 squares, and they have really bright, well pigmented colors of eyeshadows there, but I haven't found any. It just didn't happen, even though I was kind of looking, but I just didn't want to focus all of my travels and all of my thoughts on just finding that particular brand. But if you stop by, I believe their eyeshadow pencils, like eyeliners, are really good. Their eyeshadows are incredibly pigmented, especially if you like bright, intense colors. I mean, Flor Mars generally all around is a good brand. I think Jordana is kind of becoming Flor Mars for the States, because Flor Mars is very cheap and it's a very consistent, very good quality. Also, their nail polishes are very popular. They also try to dupe or provide alternatives to a very popular colors in higher brands, or like very popular trends in manicure. Okay, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything to add to that would be incredibly helpful for me, for everyone who watches this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!